Welcome back to Racing to Win. Nominations out for the last Group 1 of the season in Hong Kong. The Standard Chartered Champions and Chater. The race headlined by Romantic Warrior. Straight Aaron, who was so impressive in winning the Group 3 last time, is also amongst the nominations. But before we focus on Group 1 racing later in the coming weeks, we've got race number 9 to look at first on Wednesday night. Family Folks raced wide last time. He's on the class drop. Does love this course and distance and gets his best mate Antoine Hemlin back on board as well. Sonpack Foo looking for 5 in a row. Has an extra £13 on his back. Excellent Piers is a 4-time course and distance winner. Armour Eagle and Ace One have both been back to the trials. Brave Star races well course and distance. Better Draw for Nakoni County. All Greek to Meet also been back to the trials. Superb Capitalist makes his Happy Valley debut. Flash race wide again last time. And Telecom Speed was a winner on the class drop. And he comes back up into Class 3 on the back of that win. Now, the speed map here, Tom. Good is the pace. And Superb Capitalist only knows one speed. Yeah, and that is going forward and going quickly. Superb Capitalist, he tried to do that on the all-weather last time out in the race that eventually was won by Youthful Deal. He has trialled at Happy Valley in the past. All Greek to Me, of course, he's got pace, but he was really poor last time out. Brave Star should end up in the perfect spot. And then you've got Golden Link Paul, who ran well last time out, but is getting close to that class drop, and he's got a wide draw. Sonpack Foo, do they take him all the way back?
Well, I think they're going to have to, aren't they, from barrier 11. Otherwise, if they do go forward, he's got that problem that he could be trapped wide. So there is a conundrum for Sonpack Foo what they're going to do, because he has raced handily in the past, but with Superb Capitalist in the field, I think he's more than likely to go back.
He's winning barrier draws, 3-4, 3-4. He's come up with barrier number 11, thus Paul has him going back on the speed map. But the man that knows where he might end up better than anybody is his regular pilot in Jerry Ciao.
Jerry, Sonpack Foo very much is the gift that keeps on giving. Not many horses can roll off a sequence like he's done. What chance him adding to it on Wednesday night, do you think?
It's a bit difficult now because last time he had many waiting and he get a wide barrier and the top weight make it a bit difficult. But his horse keep improving, and I believe he can do a good job again. But need to see the race is going good for him or not.
He's a horse, Jerry, who just, like as you say, just continues to improve. What is it about this horse? I mean, you've had a good association with him now. You've ridden him 11 times for 4 wins. What is it about him that he keeps improving on? Because the fact he keeps winning, he obviously needs to keep improving. What is it in your mind that he's doing best, this horse?
He getting very settled this season. Even track work or race day, he settled down. He not fighting with me. And he just listened to me and make it easier to control, and yeah.
Jerry, the handicappers put an extra £12 on him officially, carries an extra 13 here. That's a big impost, isn't it, for any horse to try and carry forward?
Yes, it's very difficult when at 13 points and need to only 1 month to need to improve. And it's a very difficult race for him because we got a wide barrier. We need to think whether go a little bit forward or stay a little bit backward. But I think need to, when the gate open, need to think after that.
He's obviously a horse that continues to improve, of course. What's his best ground, Jerry? He's won on good to firm, good and yielding. He's very versatile as well. What do you think he performs best on?
Any surface, he can handle it. Maybe the muddy weather, maybe not shoot the other horse, but shoot him. Yeah. But the good ground, firm ground, he's all handled well.
You must just love turning up on race day to ride this horse, Jerry.
Yeah, every time when I press the button and he give it a very good turn of foot. Yeah, hope tomorrow he can do the same again.
Paul, you can't knock what Sonpack Foo has done. He's been in terrific form, but so much harder this week, isn't it, as we have a look at his graphic?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's won the 4 in a row. He's going for 5 in a row, but he's way up in weight. He's got to carry 133. He's drawn barrier 11. So look, if he wins this, it'll be an impressive performance, I think.
Certainly will be. He went up 12 points last time out for that victory. He's got up 36 points in total, and the barrier draw is just going to make that hole much trickier for him this time round against what is a pretty good field.
It is, and some of those runners include, as we go across to the touchscreen, we've got Ace 1 there, Tom, who ran a second last time, and this was behind Magniac. Also coming out of this race is Excellent Peers. He's very consistent, doesn't mind the 1,200 metres around Happy Valley, but he does have that big weight to lump again, just like Sonpack Foo.
And he's got barrier 10, and I was a bit against him last time out with that wider straw that he had barrier 7 last time out, so he's out further this time round. There was rain about this night at Happy Valley, but Ace 1 was certainly better, Paul, because he'd put in a couple of average sort of runs leading up to this effort, but barrier 6, I thought this was a strong field. He just might find it that bit tougher.
Yeah, I thought, same as well. And he's third up now. He didn't start to racing this season until March. So, I just worry about him in this field.
We'll keep an eye on him. The next two up include Brave Star, who is right there in the middle in the pink, brown and white. And the other one is All Greek to Me, who went back to the trials, Paul, and then he was scratched being lame. So they waited a few days and trialled him again after that, but Brave Star's the more consistent of the two at this stage.
Yeah, look, and he's going to be in the perfect position from barrier number 3, so I think he's going to be tough to beat in this Brave Star. All Greek to Me, I just don't like the pattern. He sort of dropped out pretty quickly here.
Yeah, and there was a bit of rain about, so there was a bit of cut in this track, whether he enjoyed that or not, All Greek to Me, but obviously being scratched at a barrier trial and then coming back 3 days later is obviously a concern. He did trial okay there, but I like Brave Star as well. He peeled out 3 wide around the turn, just came to the end of it late. The form out of his last couple of races has been good. Yeah.
He ran second in that trial, did All Greek to Me, beaten the neck behind Diamond Flare, led up and then was just grabbed right at the line. Here is the likely leader, Tom. Superb Capitalist on the all-weather last time. He's full of speed, but he's got 1,200 metres to try and see us.
And he still hasn't reproduced what he did on debut in that Class 4 restricted race over Glory Bobo, who's just been recently retired. So, look, I think he's going to find it tough here. Paul, barrier 1. He's not gone in the right direction for mine. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Look, he has had one trial at Happy Valley, which he won. So he can handle the valley. That's one thing. And he is going to be in front out of all sort of problems. 1,200 at the valley, I think, is easier than 1,200 at Sha Tin. So I'm going to put him in on a minor line just to keep him a bit safe. Some
trial form now, Paul, around Armour Eagle. That is him in the orange and yellow colours there. Sergeant Pepper, he leads for home. He failed on Wednesday night on the all-weather. Returns to Sha Tin after this trial, and he did go to the line under a good hold in it. Yeah, he did. And look at this, he did win off a rating of 70. He's up to 76, so he's up at a high rating. Just struggled a little bit in his last couple of starts, but the trial wasn't too bad.
Hopefully he can settle a little bit better this time round, because he was a bit keen and didn't really have a lot at the end to finish the race off. But here under a nice hold, and it's Harry Bentley riding. He was riding in this barrier trial, and just like the way finish off there. Barrier 9's a little tricky, but to keep him safe in a race like this.
He hasn't had too much luck with the barriers. 8, 12, 2 was okay. That was a 5th, the 12 and 5 in barrier number 5. Now this man, Tom, has at least trained one winner for the last 4 Happy Valley meetings.
He's been on fire, hasn't he? He would have been pretty happy if he'd only, I think, trained probably 20, 22, 23 winners this season, but he's well exceeded that number. He's up to 30 now, but 19 of them, Paul, have been at Happy Valley. A win rate there of just under 15%. Of course, he had a really late start to the season, but things have gone gangbusters since.
Yeah, definitely. Romantic Lau's a standout for me, and those for his runners here, I think that he can easily win. Holy Power, I think, is a really good chance as well. So I think there is 2 best chances.
Newcomer there as well, the Prestige Mucci. His trials have been okay, and Fortune Master, I'm not sure about him in the first race.
That is Team Jamie Richards on Wednesday night. So we've seen race number 9 and the boys' thoughts. Who's the pick of them?
I'm going to go with Brave Star. I think he's just going to be in the perfect position, Brave Star. He can get first run and he can win this race. Look, it's hard to leave Sonpack Foo out. He's just in great form at the moment. Superb Capitalist from the front. And Janu Flash loves it here at Happy Valley as well. 6-2-9-11.
You definitely think that Brave Star is the horse to beat here for Jamie Richards, Francis Loy and Vincent Ho. Good run last time out, one back, one out. He peeled off them at the 400 metres, was only run down late by Nordic Dragon, who's since won again. And of course, Gummy's come out of the race that he won in, and he's come out and won the other day at Sha Tin on the all-weather. So 6 Brave Star, Francis Loy, Vincent Ho. Sonpack Foo just has to carry the big weight with a bad barrier. Janu Flash I thought was okay last time out behind Sonpack Foo, and Armour Eagle off the trial for Jamie Richards and Harry Bentley. So 6, 2, 11 and 4.